Welcome back to another live mini reading session. I've been at this for a couple hours, you guys. I'm really enjoying this. I'm having so much fun with you all. This is part 4. If you are just joining this session, I still have a couple more spots left, so just type in the comments below if you're interested in receiving a reading, and my assistant will help you get signed up. And if you happen to be clicking on this after I've already uploaded it and after the session's over, then I hope you still enjoy. I find it personally really entertaining to watch readings like this on other people's channels, so I hope that it's entertaining and maybe some of the readings or advice that comes out helps you too. And just don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so that you get notified when I do readings like this. I do live free readings like every week or at least every other week too. So yeah. All right, so we're gonna see who is next. Hi, Preethi. All right, so who's next?
Jolena.
Okay, Jolena is next.
Hi there, nice to catch one of these again. May I ask, how will it go regarding the upcoming DJ session? What should I focus on?
Okay, hang on. You know what, Jolena? I gotta put on some bug stuff on my feet because I think I'm getting bit. But what's the question again? What is it?
How will it go regarding my upcoming DJ session, and what should I
Oh,
focus on?
DJ session.
What should I focus on?
What should I focus on? Okay. Okay, so Jolena, just give me a second. Stuff wore off. ASMR, putting on lotion. Okay, so you've got a DJ session that's coming up and you're just wondering like what to focus on. You're wondering how it's gonna go. DJ session? Okay. All right, Jolena, your DJ session. Okay, so first of all, I see that your DJ session is gonna go really, really well and that you're like really going to shine. There's gonna be something different about this session. Maybe it's the response from the crowd or the people that are there. But this is like there's like this metaphor with the swan, the ugly duckling that becomes a swan or something, or it's like a blooming, blossoming type of energy. I sense that energy around you and I see the session going really well. It's possible that you could be asked to DJ somewhere else or maybe get a job opportunity or something like that as a result of this session. So I see some really great energies here, but there's a lot of stuff that's coming out. You're asking what to focus on. Well, what I'm seeing is that it's been a struggle for you with DJing. You really want to get a lot of clients. You really want to get a lot of opportunities. You really want to be known for this. Like, this is your dream. Like, you are so gifted with music, and I get this sense that you're really taking a risk and taking a leap of faith on this path. But the hard thing is that this path you might not be approaching it the best way, is what I'm trying to say. I'm getting a lot of messages for you about like some of the mashups and the remixes and the things that you do while you're DJing to maybe record them. Maybe take advantage of TikTok. I get this message that you need to have more of an internet presence and to maybe collaborate with other people or something like that. Like basically you need to build more hype around what it is that you do so that you can get those clients, you can get that support. And I know that a lot of the work that you're doing is in the local community. And so I would also try like more traditional marketing, like hanging flyers in coffee shops, putting advertisements in the local newspaper, stuff like that. Try some, word of mouth is also going to spread your business and like what you're doing as a DJ as well. And I also see you getting a lot of opportunities DJing weddings. So you might, if you need the money, that's where you want to go in your local community, is to the weddings. And all you need is just like one person, one bride, one wedding for her to tell her friend and her friend and her, and then it just takes off. But I also see that you want to be able to travel as a DJ, maybe participate in some festivals that you've always dreamed of playing at. That kind of stuff is going to require you to build hype online to get followers. And so that's why I'm saying record some of the things that you do, the mashups or whatever, like start experimenting more with your work, becoming more artistic with it, and get that onto TikTok, get that onto Instagram, and be really, really consistent. You're going to have to be patient. A lot of these cards are saying that it's possible that this might not take off as fast as you want it to. And so there's going to be this point where you might want to quit or give up, and you're being told that if you can push past that and just continue to support yourself, maybe, like I said, work with the local community and the weddings and stuff, that can keep you afloat so that and support you so that you're able to make it with your dream, able to go big with it, So this is about building a legacy, and building legacies take time. Your guides are saying you're really genuine here with this desire and what you want to manifest. Like, exactly what it is that you want here with this career, but they're saying you need structure. If you're actually going to make this happen, instead of it just being a fantasy, you need a lot of structure. And so it's like giving yourself a job with this. Your job isn't only when you show up to this event and DJ, it's the 6 and 7 days a week that you're also recording stuff, making content and building your online profile and your social media, and sliding into people's DMs. Hey, let's maybe I can open for you at your next time you do a set or whatever. So yeah, connecting with others, collaborating with others, getting into the scene, that kind of stuff, investing in it. Yes. Let's pull some more cards for you about this. Something about being discreet. Interesting. Discreet. Oh, they're saying that your advancement in this career is going to kind of creep up on you. It might not be obvious at first. You might feel like you're just getting the same kind of opportunities for a while. Nothing's really moving forward, but it might be like just one day there's an opportunity that comes and everything snowballs. So you need to prepare for that by staying really consistent. Yeah, I do actually see that you are going to move forward in this industry. If you stay committed, there's a lot of possibilities for you. I also see a man or a male around you who could be helpful. Somebody who might want to invest and help you, if that makes sense, or hire you regularly. Maybe it's somebody who works at a club or a restaurant or something. They might have an event going on Friday nights, something like that, where you're going to be able to come and regularly have a gig. And that's something that's coming in for you, is like a regular paid gig. That might be one of the first things you end up manifesting. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, this is a huge part of your purpose. You really love to help raise the vibration and bring joy to people through music and through dance. And you've made your decision. You know this is what you want. And so don't let anything make you give up on this. You have strong feelings about this industry and this career. This is kind of what you've always wanted, and now you're like really starting to take risks and make it happen. So continue to follow this path. Yeah. This is talking about doing the same thing over and over again and expecting to get different results. If you're not getting the result that you want, then you need to change what you're doing. So I think that's why some of these action steps or ideas came out today during this reading. I would take some time to journal about it, think about it, then ask yourself what your next move is. But this next DJ set you're gonna do is gonna be phenomenal. And you're really good at what you do. There will be some connections that come out of it, so just keep going. I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for asking a question and for your support. And I will see you next time. Peace out. All right, so I'm shuffling my cards back in the deck and we're going to see who's next. All right. Who? Lumi? Okay.
Lumi Carter, general guidance, please. Thank you.
Okay, cool. All right, Lumi. So this next reading is for you, and you're just leaving it open. I love it when you guys ask questions like this. I mean, I love all of your questions, but this is always really fun for me when you're just leaving it open. You're just wanting some general guidance. So, I'm feeling called to this deck. I haven't used it yet today. What do you need to know? General guidance for Lumi. Ooh, you're getting the turkey. This is such a good message. First of all, this is a sign that an abundance and support is coming your way. So that's awesome. Good to know. So turkey. This is the message that you're ready to step in to service. You're being asked to serve a purpose. You're being guided to put something else first. You might be called to some type of charity work or to share or serve or help others. The message is to look around to see who needs you. Being a vessel for the greater good, compassion, giving of yourself. You know, I actually kind of get a sense that this is what you've been doing for a long time. You have been putting other people first. Maybe it's the children, your children, or your work, or some other people around you. I mean, there's been so much going on the planet lately, and a lot of people have been depending on you. And I get the sense that it's time now for you to receive. It's time now for you to receive. A lot of us who are givers, the truth is that it comes naturally for us to give, but it doesn't come naturally for us to receive. Sometimes we struggle with worthiness or feeling like we're good enough or worthy enough to receive in return. If you have trouble receiving compliments from others, if somebody tells you, oh, you look amazing, you're just so beautiful, and you're like, oh, no, I'm not, you are, you know? Like, sometimes when we push that energy off, that can be a sign we have trouble receiving. So I would say start there. When people start complimenting you and telling you nice things, take a second to take a deep breath and receive it and say thank you. Like, people want to bless you. Word is bond. Words are magic. Words cast spells. So when people speak that over to you, it's so powerful to be able to accept it and receive it. So start with the little things. I also got a card that just popped out. Now that I think about it, I think it was for you, but I put it back into the deck. It said choose. Maybe you're being called to open up an avenue for wealth or abundance in your life. You have to carve out or open up a channel for it to come to you. So sometimes you just need to choose a path, pick something, anything. I don't know if you're struggling financially, if you're struggling, or if you're just feeling like I want to work and do a job or do something or help others, but they're saying like you need to open up a way for you to receive. So maybe you're someone who's been giving life advice to people for a really long time, and it's time to start charging. Maybe time to start coaching. Maybe you're someone who's watching everybody's kids and you always do it for free, but maybe you could start charging a little bit and turn it into like a little bit of a side business. It's something kind of like that. Maybe they're saying, it's not saying cut off all your friends and family and the people that you help and support and start charging them. But it's almost like there's something there. There's something you've already been doing. There's something that you're already good at, and you can turn that into a way to receive. They're also saying like You've been stuck in indifference. That's basically not being able to make a decision. And it's funny because the choose card came out. And you're being told to listen to how you feel, trust yourself, because often, I said this earlier, but oftentimes when we're struggling with indifference or we're not able to make a decision, it's because we feel like we're going to be blessed if we choose one path and then maybe punished if we choose another, or that there's like a right choice or a wrong choice. So we get stuck. It's better for us not to make a choice. It's better for us not to make a risk. It's better for us to just stay still and not do anything and stay stuck in indifference because we're afraid, because we don't want to make the wrong choice. It's like we're too scared. But the truth is, whatever you choose, the universe will bless it. As long as you're choosing it from your heart and you're not like trying to hurt anybody or you have any nefarious, intentions, you're going to be blessed. And whatever path you choose, you just need to stay consistent with it and finish it to the end. See it to the end. Don't quit 5 minutes before the miracle kind of thing. So these are the messages I'm getting for you. Ooh. Together, adventure. So this is kind of unrelated because I feel like we got this message through. Together, adventure, blessing, restless. I don't know if you're planning a vacation or a trip. But I get the sense that you're going to have an opportunity to go on one, maybe with family, friend, partner, something like that. And I'm seeing it's going to be a blessing. You've been feeling restless lately. I would suggest for you to take a journal on this trip and maybe in the mornings get up a little bit earlier than everybody and just spend some time having some moments with yourself and brainstorming a little bit some of the things we pulled in this card, how you want to give, how you want to serve. Opening up a channel, an avenue for abundance to come to you. But I actually see that this opportunity is coming or has come to give back to you. Because remember, I just get this message that your karmic storehouse of wealth and abundance is overflowing and it is ready to come to you in the 3D. If only you can open to receive it or provide a channel for it. And they're like, it's your time. A little adventure together is going to help you. If you're feeling a little restless, is gonna bring some excitement into your life and kind of help you refresh so you're ready to start this new chapter in your life. Your guides are saying lean into authenticity, be who you are. You are a healer. I see that. I also see something about unexpected wealth and finances and support coming to you. That's literally what the turkey card is about. So I hope that this message resonates with you. Thank you again for your support, and I will see you next time. Oh, I see a message, Chelsea. You said, when you did my reading about the podcast and you mentioned a podcast you listened to, is it the Mile Higher podcast? Yes, it is. Oh my gosh, I love Kendall Ray and I love the Mile Higher podcast. And Chelsea, that is totally the future I see for you and your friend. If you just go, and take inspiration from Kendall because she's so consistent. Oh my God, her hustle, she's so consistent. She's just been going and going and going, leveling up. Her level up game is so strong. She has goals. So yeah. Oh, and Lumi, you said this is so aligned with what's going on. Thank you so much. Oh, you're doing these live readings because it's so cool to get live feedback. That just gives me the energy to keep going with these readings and tarot. All right, so who's next?
Kara?
We just got a couple more people left. So thank you to those of you guys who are being patient and waiting for your reading. So Kara, what's the last name?
She says, I know I still have sessions left.
I know, Kara, I was going to say, you have sessions. You can hit me up for a reading.
She says she's been saving it for the rest of the year.
Okay, so you're saving. Good to know. Kara, I was going to hit you up and be like, girl, you want to chat? But yeah, you just want to save them. That's fine.
She said, I hung out with D,
Oh.
yesterday. Just wondering what he's thinking about me since we've been reconnected.
Oh my gosh, I knew it.
Love you, you're beautiful and glowing.
Oh my gosh, Kara, I love you. You're beautiful and you're glowing. I just saw your recent Instagram picture in that. I don't know if that was the Cult Gaia dress or like kind of a knockoff of it, but whatever it was really cute and you pulled it off so well and you looked amazing. You hung out with D. Oh my gosh. I knew it, finally. And you're just wondering how he's feeling about you since you hung out, because it's been a while and you guys actually like reconnected. And wow, okay. I'm ready to make us official. We've pulled this for you and D before, so I don't want to like get your hopes up or anything, because we know how he is, and I don't know what's going on with him and his ex and stuff. Like, it seems a little complicated. Look, I'm dating other people and don't want to be tied down. What the hell? Sorry. I just want to shake this guy. This is so contradictory. I need to ask, why are we getting such contradictory messages? Okay, so here's what's going on, Kara. You have been leveling up in your life so hard right now. You have this beautiful apartment, you got this really cool job that's like supporting you, you're setting boundaries, you're glowing up, you're working on your like your dreams, and you're really stepping into yourself as a woman, and you're just like shining. And look, ambition, talent, serious. I think this is talking about like the modeling, you know? But, and you're like in this really playful energy. So of course, that is the exact kind of energy that's going to send the exes and those types of people running right back into your life. He is currently surrounded with a lot of chaos, but your energy caused him to want to do something bold. So he's reaching out to you, he's connecting with you, you guys got to spend time together. I'm not sure if you guys like were able to be really romantic during that time or what, but he's teetering on the line of, should I just lock it down with Kara, or should I see what else is out there? Because to be real, this guy's still kind of young. He has a little bit of fuckboy energy surrounding him, you know what I mean? He's very attractive, and he's always got girls throwing themselves at him, but I get this sense he keeps coming back to you because you guys have it all together. There's a soul connection. I don't feel like he has met many soulmates, you know, because soulmates aren't always just romantic. They can be your friend or your cousin or your coworker, you know? And so just in general, I feel like he has not met many soul mates. And so he's really intrigued by this connection with you. But when he comes around you, this might sound a little cliche, but it's almost like it's so powerful that he's like, I think he knows, if I'm going to be with this girl, I need to treat her right. I need to be loyal. I need to be respectful. And so he keeps going back and forth because he knows everything he's going to have to sacrifice. When you're in a relationship as a guy, the truth is, as a man, you have to sacrifice a lot. You don't get to go out there and flirt with all the other girls. You have to pay for meals and stuff and treat your woman right and treat her like a queen. And I think he knows he can't half-ass it in a relationship with you. He's going to have to step up if he wants to be with you. And so it's not like you're not worth that and he doesn't want to do it, but he's still slightly immature and is just like, am I ready for this? I think this is all stuff that's kind of happening subconsciously with him, you know? And yeah, you're also doing really well at kind of just setting boundaries with this guy and taking it slow. And I think part of him, he has not been in a very mature relationship yet. He's so used to being jerked around by his ex, and he comes to you and you're just like, yeah, whatever you want. Like, you know, you just make up your mind. You're kind of just throwing the ball back in his court, you know? And so for him, it's this crazy juxtaposition between the ex and you, and he needs to cut the cords with his ex. I think that's what this is saying. Him and his ex, obviously he came back because him and his ex had some type of falling out or something like that, and we need to look into that. So he feels like he can trust you. You know, that's really good. You guys have built a little bit of trust in this connection, but you don't trust him yet. I think he can sense that. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present. This is totally him and his ex. He's just like, you're a little cray cray, I can't do this anymore. And here's you. You're just kind of, you're in his head, you're in his mind, you're in his heart. He needs to release so he's open to move on a new path, you know, with you. Free yourself. These are messages for him. Take back control of your life. I kind of get the sense he's going to need a little bit more time to fly solo because you don't want to be the rebound. And this always happens with you guys where like you guys could be together and he wants it and you want it, but it's like he can't rebound to you and you're not going to let him, you know? And so you're like, only come for me if you're really coming for me, you know, or else why else are you coming? I'm not going to be codependent with you like your ex, you know? Woo, spicy. It says very soon, a decision will be made. This is like the next 3 to 6 months, so give it some time. Meanwhile, you're doing really well in this area of your life, and there's going to be some more opportunities coming in, just so you know. See if we can get any more messages. I honestly think it's kind of the same messages we've been getting. There's been a slight change because I really do feel like finally him and his ex are ready to be done once and for all, and it's like literally falling apart right now. But of course he needs to like kind of get his power back from that before he's ready to come to you, because or else he's just going to bring you all that chaotic energy and you don't want that, you know? So, but he does seriously care about you. He does. And I don't know if he said something up to you when you guys were hanging out. I'm kind of getting like a sense of it. It was almost like something like I always think about you when I blah, blah, blah. Like it was kind of like that. And like that was his way of saying like, you're on my mind. You're always on my mind. Like I'm not over you yet, you know? You guys kind of have an understanding, you know? He's the only one that's holding this back. You're worthy of him, you know? Don't let this guy jerk you around. I just read your comment. In your yearly reading, I said that love developments, fall and winter. Yeah. Emotional freedom. At this moment, particularly, it's better that you guys are both kind of like free, you know? But you're worthy, you know? You're standing in your maturity, and that's why it's like he has to like grow up basically to be with you. So, and he's doing that. He's releasing some stuff from his life. I don't know why, but I always kind of root for him. I always kind of root for him and you. I really genuinely feel like he's just a normal guy who's just kind of like growing up and he's getting out of a toxic relationship. He's been really mistreated. He's really confused about like how to be in a relationship, but he has integrity. He knows how to be a good man. You hold yourself well and you treat yourself well and you have so much self-respect, and he sees that when he's around you. He really admires that and he doesn't want to fuck with that. And so he's not playing games with you. And I get the sense that it's different with his ex. Like he plays games with her. They both play games. I think in that relationship, it takes two to tango. I don't think he's a victim to that girl. I think they're both doing it to each other. And I think he needs to let that pettiness and that childish behavior go. And I think that he's learning a lot, and being around you, he's kind of seen that difference and that juxtaposition of, oh, this is what a woman is like when she's in her divine feminine energy, and he's so attracted to that. But in order for him to be with you, he got to level up and get into his divine masculine energy. So I love that about you. I love that you're just like, you know what, you can't sit with me. Can't sit with us unless you are, you know, you're gonna be that divine masculine. But look what we're getting for you guys. Yin and yang energy. Like, it's kind of an opposites attract. Like, you fit perfectly together. When you guys come together, it's like time kind of stands still. You really help bring him into his heart space. And I also feel like he helps you, I don't know, I just see this glow on your face when you're around him. This big smile that you have, like how you just feel really comfortable in yourself around him. Yeah. Yeah, he has vulnerability and fears. You guys get the yin yang card every time. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's see where he's at. He's just kind of like, I'm not sure what I want yet. I got a message. They just told me, because I had some cards that were out of the deck. They told me put the cards back in the deck. So maybe one of these cards is yours. So let me just shuffle this for a second. Just gonna see where he's at, how he feels. I'm open to a committed relationship. I just want to take more time to get to know you better before we take that next step. Yeah, I mean, you guys already know each other pretty well, but I think I always get this card for someone who's just in a relationship or just got out of a relationship and they're like, I'm open to a commitment, but like, let's just take it slow because I literally just got out of something and like, you know, so that's kind of the vibe I get. And then this says, I've been avoiding saying anything because I'm actually quite shy on the inside. I have no idea if you're friend zoning me or not. So he's kind of like, are we just friends with benefits or are we just, what are we doing? He's a little bit like, he doesn't know what you want from him, but I love how you're just kind of like making him be the one that steps forward, you know? I love that because, you know, if you chase a guy or if you try to force him to be the one to say something, you are never going to feel confident in that connection because you're always going to feel like, oh, maybe I pushed him to it, you know? So, you know, maybe I was the one who forced this to happen. So, yeah, being able to sit back and just like let him be the one to step up is good. Ooh, I called this earlier. I didn't understand what a soul connection was until you've helped me to connect more with my higher self. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. You're a woman. The person he's been dating is a girl. Big difference. I'm afraid I'll lose you as a friend, and it's the only reason I haven't had the courage to ask for more. We're getting a lot of cards that are talking about how he really enjoys the friendship with you. And he thinks that the second he gets into relationships, it like ruins everything. So he like rather beat around the bush and still have you in his life than, you know, maybe take a risk and it all gets ruined or something. That's how he's thinking. He doesn't realize that just speaking your truth or asking for what you want is going to be the best way to move forward here. Yeah. You've been very intentional about not saying what you want out of this, just being free and trying to keep the ball in his court. That's good because he needs to, I just get the feeling in this situation, he needs to be the one to step up and say what he wants here because he's used to being jerked around by women and them telling him everything to do, and he needs to learn to step up as a man. And you're also being told you can trust him. I mean, you got the trust card twice. Like, he doesn't want to hurt you. And so I would just say can keep on keeping on and see what happens here. So I hope that resonates with you. And dear, you know, whenever you want a session with me, just email me or DM me on Instagram or something, and we'll set it up. I completely understand if you want to save your other sessions for some other time. You know, I'm here for you. Okay. So who's next?
Tony,
Tony.
are the adjustments I plan on making to my schedule going to be beneficial?
Ooh, that's a good question. Okay, so Tony, are the adjustments that you plan on making to your schedule going to be beneficial for you? Yeah, let's go ahead and pull some cards. You want to make some adjustments to your schedule? Okay, so here's what I see. Like, these adjustments to your schedule have a lot to do with you creating more of a sense of freedom in your life. I also think it has a lot to do with like your self-care. just more time to take good care of yourself and more time to create a sense of freedom in your life, which is pretty much the same thing. And it's a big change because maybe it's something you tried before in the past, but it was really hard to stay consistent. I don't know if this has something to do with some type of health journey you want to go on. But I get the sense that you kind of got stuck in a rut during the pandemic. I mean, who didn't? Oh my God. For me, the beginning of the pandemic, I was just eating Oreos and Skittles and sitting on the couch watching Netflix. It was tough, So I don't know if you're just like, I'm sick of this life. I need to get out of this rut. Like, I'm ready to like take better care of my health, and I'm ready to create some more time for myself and adjust my schedule. Like, I see this rebirth energy. Like, you want to start over, you want to create something new, and you want to like get snatched, and you want to just have a big glow up. And so you're like trying to like organize your time really well. And like, maybe you've written some stuff out and you're like, this is the new schedule because I need to take power and control over what I do every day if I'm going to see any changes in the long term. So I think you're doing really well, but I also think you shouldn't put too much on your plate. One thing a day, keep it really simple, because you're gonna set yourself up for failure if you're like, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna meditate, then I'm gonna do yoga, then I'm gonna exercise, then I'm gonna eat a healthy breakfast, then I'm gonna vision board, then I'm gonna it could be too much. So they're like, kind of maybe rearrange. Basically, yes, your schedule's gonna go well, but you might need to rearrange some things and start off simply. Don't go too hard, guns blazing. I think a lot of us can tend to be all or nothing kind of people. That's why we end up setting ourselves up for failure, because we're just like, if I can't accomplish everything on this list, F it, I'm just gonna give up. But so they're saying, don't set yourself up for my stutter is coming out. Don't set yourself up for failure or frustration. I also see something about in your schedule, maybe in your new routine, creating time for friendship, hangouts, like penciling that into your schedule too, because that's also part of self-care and fun and enjoyment too. I also see something about how your new schedule is going to get you out into the sun. I don't know if you're like planning on going on a walk every day or something like that, or spending more time in nature, but yeah, I feel like the biggest thing you want to manifest in your life right now is freedom. And so that's the first result you're going to have, is you're going to start feeling more free. You're going to have a lot more me time, because that's basically what this new schedule or routine is about. It's just prioritizing your me time so that you're not stuck in the whole wake up, drink coffee, go to work, have something shitty for lunch, come home, eat Chipotle or Taco Bell, go to bed, and then on the weekends you're just catching up on chores. You're done with that life, and so you're like, I want to have fun, I want to be more active, I want to have more me time. And it might also be that you're putting in your routine or schedule an idea for some type of side hustle. That's literally exactly your schedule right now. Oh girl, it's okay. I've been there before. I'm just only saying that because that used to be my schedule. And you know what really changed my life was coming up with a new schedule and a new routine that was centered around self-care. We're human. We need to have our Chipotle or our Netflix sometimes, right? But those are all energy stealers if we do it too much. And, society is literally set up to freaking drain your energy and freaking farm you. Like, we're being farmed by the government for the, slave labor, the jobs that we're doing, the things that we're consuming, our time on the internet. They're keeping track of everything that we watch and we see and we click, and they're like selling that information. We're being farmed. And so in a way, you taking back making this schedule is you kind of taking back that, unshackling yourself from those chains. And I know I'm going on a tangent right now, but basically what you're doing and these changes you want to make are so powerful, you have no idea, and will literally change your life. Because if you want to change your life, you got to start with the little things that you do every day. And that's the hardest thing you can do. So it's going to be a journey. You're going to get frustrated. You're going to, Chelsea Perkins, that routine is a mood, right? Yeah, so you know, there will be some frustrations. You'll plateau sometimes. You'll want to give up. You'll go back to your old routine. Don't beat yourself up. You're only human. But this new routine, I see it also bringing in collaboration or new people into your life. Like, your life is going to be so full. I'm so proud of you for deciding to make these changes. I don't know why it's making me emotional. Why do I feel like I'm going to cry? Like, it's hard to make these changes and to have that self-awareness that, oh my gosh, I'm stuck in a loop. It's like Groundhog Day every day in my life, and taking that responsibility and doing something different. It's just incredible. And I promise you that it will change your life for the better. So don't put too much on your plate. Don't be hard on yourself, and keep going. You know, your whole body and energy system is invested in the routine that you've had, and you're going to have to keep telling yourself, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to do this instead. Eventually, you're going to learn to really love your new routine, and you're going to gain so much from it. And this freedom card just keeps just blaring at me, like just how much freedom you're going to have in your life. Your guides have been working with you and have been sending you this conviction that I need to change, and you've done well. You've realized that this is what needs to change, and you're going to do it. Yes. And you're going to have a beautiful experience, new experiences. It's almost like you just want something different. You're just sick of the same old thing. And yeah, you're going to have new experiences, and you want to detach from the lifestyle that you've had. And so, yeah, you have to slowly start creating the life that you want. And it starts with where you're at right now on the little things you do every day. So yes, get it, Tony. Make it happen. Let me know how it goes. You can always DM me on Instagram. Let me know how you're doing with it. It's inspiring to me that you're going to do this. So I'm so happy for you, and I hope that you do well. And I want to thank you so much for your support. I'll see you next time. All right, so who's next? I got like 20%.
It's actually Jolena.
Oh, Jolena, you purchased another reading. Thank you so much, dear.
What should I do regarding my love life?
Okay, so now we're going to read for your love life. What should you do regarding your love life? Are you here, Jolena? If you're here in the chat, just type in the comments below, because I have a question for you, but I can always just ask the question to the tarot. Oh, okay, Jolena, you're saying what should you do regarding your love life? Are you single right now? I just want to know. I could probably ask the cards, but it'll save me time. Let me know, Jolena, if you're single or taken. You're online dating at the moment, but confused. I kind of see that. Thanks. I know I kind of cheated. I cheated. It's the sidekick. I see that because, like, it says, I got the flirt card reversed, and then it said past life relationship, keep an open mind. Like, I got the sense with this that there was somebody that you're talking to that you do have a really strong connection with, and because of it, like, in your daily life, in the 3D, you're having trouble like flirting or extending yourself to other people because it's not like you're in a relationship with this person that you're kind of connecting with online, but I don't know, your heart just feels so connected to them. And it's because you literally reconnected with like a past life lover, and this is somebody that you've known before, and that's why there's this sense of familiarity, this sense of belonging with this person. But I don't know about this. Honestly, you're not being told stop talking to them or release them or something, but they're telling you to keep an open mind because your soulmate could be different from your usual type and expectations. Like basically, it's someone who's not in your life right now. So it's the potential that the person you're talking to or interested in right now, the potential that that person's actually a time waster is really high. So, let's see what's coming into your love life. I know it's kind of complicated with this person. I get the sense. And nobody wants to hear that the person that they're really interested in just might not really be that great for them. But that's what I'm sensing. Look at this. This says, who I really am is different than how you think of me in your head. And to me, that says that maybe you've put this person on a pedestal and they might actually kind of not be the best person. So yeah, that's hard. That's hard. Ooh, look at this card says leave. Oh God. Ooh, girl, you being told leave. Like this is not a good connection for you. Or this person, they're not who you think they are. Yes, you have a past life connection, but you need to open yourself to something else. So that's what I'm getting about that person. I'm sorry, that must be hard to hear. I think you just need to just take this connection day by day. You're literally being told walk away. But if that doesn't feel right for you, then don't walk away and trust yourself, okay? What the doors that need to open will open, the doors that need to close will close. Jolena, you're just like, oh my God. I know, doesn't it suck when the tarot's just like, yeah, no. But I promise you, I feel like what I'm getting here in the cards is the truth. And, you know, you got to live your life, but maybe a couple weeks or months from now, the situation will end up to where you're like, oh crap, well, that happened, you know? How about we raise your spirits because we have a couple more minutes for you to just see what is coming into your love life. If I ever get a prediction for someone that, hey, this person isn't the best for you or this is going to end or don't do it, I don't like to leave it there. I always like to see what is coming for you or what do you have to look forward to, you know? Sometimes everything just isn't always as it appears to be. And you never really know till you go through the situation. Yeah, they're saying the distorted masculine. This is such a crazy card when you look at all the illustrations on it, but it's just someone who doesn't have the best intentions. This is not the divine masculine. So this is kind of like a guy or maybe a person who is not having the best intentions and also just like really stuck and just basically not good enough for you. And you're being told like to just leave the door open for other possibilities and other situations right now. So sometimes when you get too hooked or too hung up on someone like this, it can block you from attracting other stuff in love. So yeah, it might be time to get some clarity with this person, shut the door, but what is coming in? What is coming in? Yeah, this is, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present. And how weird is it that we got the past life lover card too? Maybe this is someone you need to clear karma with from a past life, and that's why they've come across your path. So be open to that healing. And you're also being told to trust, even though this is kind of complicated and it's weighing heavy on your heart right now, you will leave this situation feeling so much lighter. And your guides, your great spirit is reminding you that nothing's being taken from you. Everything is being given to you. And actually very soon this clearing will take place and you'll be ready to attract somebody new. You're being told to open your heart. You know, this person, their heart is very closed, and so you feel like you have to close your heart around them, and that's a sign that they might not be the best for you. You are someone who's a hopeless romantic. You're an artist. You're super bold. You need to be around someone where you can be your full self and not feel like you're overwhelming them. If you feel like you have to shrink for somebody, if you feel like you're too much for someone, if you feel like you have to be small around them, that is not your person. And yeah, I know how that is because I scared away a lot of people romantically in my life from being too much, but the right people were the ones who were able to accept that side of me. The best relationships I've ever had were people that accepted that side of me and returned that energy to me. And so I think they're telling you, you don't have to dull your sparkle for anyone. This person makes you feel like you have to dull your sparkle or they're not receiving that from you. And this says, go ahead and make the romantic gestures you want to make. Go ahead and express your love. Life is short, you know? Yeah. This person is helping you have a lot of deep realizations. I would say they're a karmic relationship or karmic partner. You have some type of soul connection with the past life connection, but karmic relationships, karmic people are people that come back to help you come up with those deep realizations. They help heal you. They mirror back to you some darker elements, and so you can bring it up for transmutation and healing. I'm getting faint echoes of someone coming into your life. Remember, we got this very soon card for you. So, something is coming in. Oh, the divine masculine. Remember how we're talking about how this person is the distorted masculine? Well, there's someone else who's coming in who you're not going to have to dull your sparkle from, who you're going to be able to be your true full self, and it's not going to overwhelm them. They're going to love every little bit of you, and they're going to be able to bring and mirror that energy back to you. So something is not being reciprocated in this energy. You need to keep it moving until you find someone who will reciprocate that. And this person's coming in. Yeah, you're being told in this relationship to just, maybe you're like, what do I do now? Because like, what if you guys are in a connection, or you're still talking, or they're texting you right now? I don't know. You're being told to just maybe forget about this reading and just let everything happen naturally. But maybe in the back of your mind, just know everything's going to be okay. You're going to end up with who you're supposed to be with. Everything's being taken care of. You just need to trust your heart, draw the boundaries you need to draw, and just move forward. Take it one step at a time. Yeah, there's a lot of red flags surrounding that person you've been talking to. They just really want you to know. I don't know what the hell's going on, but they're like, leave, red flags. In September, there could be another opportunity. Maybe this is through your online dating. I'm not sure, but yeah, another opportunity coming your way in September. Oh, you're in a call with this person as you're listening to this. I know, that's so funny. I got that sense. That must be so awkward, but look, you're young. What are you gonna do? Like, just take it day by day. Just, yeah, Ace of Swords. You're laughing so hard right now, and he's so confused. Oh my gosh. Oh, girl. Lots of swords. I think he just kind of has some issues you just might not be able to help him with. A lot of times as creative and healing women, we're attracted to men or people, who need a lot of healing. And he just might be someone who needs healing. You crossed his path for a reason. You guys have had a past life relationship, but I get the sense it might not last. But nothing is guaranteed in life. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. So you just got to take it day by day. Have fun, and you'll see what happens. Don't sweat it, okay? The universe isn't going to smite you if you stay with this person, But, it's possible doors will start closing. And maybe at least you'll know when that happens, hey, I've got something waiting for me on the other side, and it's all going to be okay. So just stay alert. I hope that this message resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support and your understanding, and I will see you next time. All right, so you guys, time to switch to my other phone because this one is dying again. Time for me to do a little bit of stretching and clearing my third eye so that I can show up and be just as fresh for the last couple readings as I was for the first couple readings. So I will see you guys in a minute. Make sure that you click into part 5 of this session. I will see you soon.